Is it time to panic? Bruins lose 2-0 against the Philadelphia Flyers. Welcome back down. But before we get into the meat of the video, why don't you leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the game, and subscribe to the channel. Well, it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I really hope this does well. Hockey Fights Cancer Night. What a honestly a night that always gets me a bit misty-eyed. Not just because of my family's history with it, but also because of my friends' families. You might have seen in one of my friends, Hannah Carpenter, at the game last year, get a puck from Charlie Coyle. Well, it was really big, and it's always a night that is incredibly emotional. And the emotions were running very high tonight because, oh my god, this team is infuriating. This team is so unbelievably infuriating to watch, to witness, to be a fan of sometimes. And tonight, it was awful. It was, I gritting my teeth through every second. Look, I had a feeling that the Bruins were going to lose this one. It wasn't just the fact that the Flyers actually look like they're turning the corner to be a somewhat competent franchise so far. Especially because, my god, that top line of Sean Couturier, Travis Konechny, and Matvei Michkov has been raking. I will never try to discredit the achievements they made in that goal against the in that game against the Wild. 3 goals and 5 points from Couturier, a goal and 5 points from Konechny, and Michkov himself had 2 points. That's 12 points from a top line. God damn, I wish the Bruins could actually achieve something like that. Because to start this season, every single line, except for the fourth line, is, how do I put this? Turbo pee pee poo poo dog water. These lines, they're dog shit. There's no better way to refer to these lines as other than dog shit. Now, on the surface, you could look at that game and say, oh, the Flyers blocked like 30 shots and still had 30 of them hit Samuel Errson's pad. So the Bruins' offense clearly must be doing good. Nope, not even remotely close. This was not a case of just the Bruins got goalied by Samuel Errson. Samuel Errson, he played all right. He did enough to keep the Bruins out of the net. It's just a damn shame that enough to keep the Bruins out of the net is tantamount to just standing around. Reason I'm not doing the blunder is because I can't settle on one simple line to get pissed off at, because they all sucked. Everyone, from top to bottom. By the end of the game, Mark Kastelik was our second line right wing for no reason. At that point, Monty's just breaking out the blunder just to get something, for the love of God, anything going. If you want a decent explanation to how, if you want a decent understanding of how bad this game was, Joonas Korpisalo was the one goalieing Samuel Errson, and he lost. Joonas Korpisalo lost, allowing one goal on 18 shots. Samuel Errson didn't allow a single one on over 30, and Korpisalo was the much better goalie. He was the much better goalie. You want to know why? Because every single Bruins shot was either right into a defenseman's pads or right into Samuel Errson's pads. This team has been known to just get gritty at some points. Not once. Although let's be real, they are known for being gritty. They're also known for having gritty. But at the same, but the Bruins, we know what the Bruins culture is about. We know that this Bruins culture is one that it emphasizes excellence and strong physical play. So why, on the man advantage, especially a minute 45 of two-man advantage in the first period, does our power play look like this? Why don't you take it? No, man, you take it. Nah, dude, I think he should take it. Should I try and score? Think you should try and score. You gotta pass it one more time. I'm gonna pass it one more time. From here, do you guys think I should score? Nah, dude, you gotta pass it one more time. Alright, I'm gonna pass it one more time. You get the picture? So much of this team's offense on the when we have the man advantage is just standing around doing jack shit. It's doing nothing. It's doing less than nothing. There was a point in the third period where the Bruins had the man advantage, and Noah Cates loses his stick and is just kicking the puck out of the net, out of the zone. My man's is just straight up turning into Cristiano Ronaldo on the ice and getting the puck out of the zone like this. Dude's gonna have an entire playlist. Dude's gonna have an entire playlist with every song called with the word "kick" in it that you can think of. And then we get to probably the highlight of everyone's night. Matt Poitras getting into a scrum. Matt Poitras and Emile Andre are pushing each other, and they fall down. Andre tries to escalate. Poitras takes exception, and the two of them are going at it, and they both end up getting 2 for roughing. And really the only notable part about this is simply the fact that Poitras was just about ready to drop the gloves, which good. I'm happy that he has the fighting spirit. I'm happy that he was ready to get into a scrum for this team. It certainly would have made TD Garden a lot louder. My God, the TD Garden tonight was about as quiet as Yankee Stadium has been in the past 3 games. That's a zinger to all you Yankees fans out there. You go Dodgers. I really don't know what to say about this team. I really don't know what to say about this team anymore. After the first goal, Monty is ripping pissed. He's screaming. He's screaming. His brow is furrowed. Everything. He's just not happy. And correct. That is a correct opinion. That is the correct. That is the correct feeling to express this frustration, because that's everybody. Because for what it's worth, this is really a 3-pronged issue. First prong, the players on the ice who are being paid to carry this team to success are not doing nearly enough. Charlie Coyle is having a terrible start to the season. Charlie McAvoy, oh my God, $9.5 million. $9.5 million for this man. And he is doing nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Riley Tufte got sent down to Prov, and I thought, oh boy, does this mean that we're going to get Lysell? No, stupid, we're not getting Lysell. Well, so that's the first part. The players on the ice are not doing their job. Second part of the issue, Monty, what the hell are these lines? What the hell is this coaching? The line combinations on any given night look like a Jackson Pollock painting of just throwing shit up the wall and hoping it looks somewhat presentable. But the problem, but this also stems from the third prong of the issue. There is not enough talent on this roster to actually do well. Now I asked a question on the short shift podcast. So we're gonna play it here.
So I kind of want to ask where you guys think that obviously chemistry is important, but where do you think that chemistry ends and talent actually starts? If that question makes sense.
Now I only played the last part of that because honestly I went on for over a minute and I went on for almost 2 minutes, and I don't need, and you guys don't need to hear me stutter my way through all of that. But that's essentially the question that I want to ask here is simply just, does chemistry does talent belie chemistry? Because we can agree the top line of Pavel Zacha, Elias Lindholm, David Pastrnak, there's a decent amount of talent on that top line. And Zacha, I was really hopeful would hit 60 points this season. I don't think that he's going to hit 60 points this season anymore. Elias Lindholm, he had 40 goals and he was a runner-up for the Selke a couple years ago. David Pastrnak is a 4-time 40-goal scorer, or a 1-time 60-goal scorer. Is being paid $11.25 million, and is without a doubt supposed to be our best offensive weapon. And there is a good amount of talent on that top line, and it's just doing nothing. It's just doing nothing but getting their ass kicked by Noah Cates without a stick. Meanwhile, this is the call was sort of about the fourth line, but can be extrapolated to really any team in the league. But at the same time, I'm pretty adamant that I think there might be a chemistry problem with the Bruins. I think that this team, for as strong of a culture as has been cultivated over the past decade and a half or so, well, players aren't buying into it. Players aren't really buying into it. Monty isn't commanding the same respect that he did, and Neely and Sweeney haven't given this team enough of a chance to actually do anything constructive with it. I still think that if you bring up Lysell, it doesn't solve all the problems, but at the same time, you at least give the kid a chance. You give the kid a chance. You keep him down in the AHL, he's gonna keep losing his confidence, and soon enough you have another Jack Studnicka on your hands. It sucks. It really sucks, and nobody is putting this team in a position to win. We're just simply kicking the puck down the ice on a nice casual stroll without our sticks, like we're Noah Cates. And that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully a little less frustrated. Take care.